The Flash issue 752, Joshua Williamson writing with Howard Porter on the art. So it was a Flash issue, which I appreciate. Howard Porter is one of those classic Flash artists that feels like he fits the book.
That's
Hey, Matt,
said.
are you regretting jumping back on?
Oh yeah, big time. But like, as much as I love Howard Porter, this is not Howard Porter's best work, even with Williamson.
And
like,
do you know what else Howard Porter can't do? He cannot salvage the Justice League suit.
No.
The what suit?
So
it's the Justice League movie suit.
Yeah.
Because that's what he's basically drawing here with the armor. That's
I guess. I don't even think of it
the
that
Ezra
way,
Miller
but...
suit.
Yeah.
It was, as soon as I saw it, it was like it's the only thing I can think of. The darker color palette, the serrated sections. It is that suit.
No, I don't think of that. So because
I would like not to.
I've got a healthy mind, so I don't think of that horrible thing. So yeah, basically, obviously we see a bit of Paradox and Godspeed fighting at the start, but ultimately it's just we go to where Barry is with his mum. I will say this: I do like that Barry very quickly is like, yeah, this is all fake. This is not real.
Yeah.
And speeds around. It feels like he always kind of knew, and he was just kind of playing along until because she shows him Flash City and how this is a perfect place for him now that he's done. And he's like, this isn't a real heaven. This is all fake. It's all simulation, or it's all just this master plan to keep me busy and away from everything. And it turns out he's actually on the planet where Paradox went when Paradox, was first affected by the Flash
in his origin story issue.
So that's where that's where he actually is, and he builds himself a suit, like you say, as well as a computer and a cosmic treadmill. He builds a lot of things.
Well, he finds the cosmic treadmill. It's still there, right?
What do you mean it's still there? How was it there before?
I thought he built it.
Yeah, he built it.
Okay. Well, then I was only half reading because
I don't blame you.
I felt like it was there. Like the computer he definitely builds, but like don't like.
So he does that, and basically he's like, I have to find Thawne, so I have to and he's technically dead, so I have to pick him out of the time stream, and I don't want to create anything. I definitely want to do another Flashpoint. So
Just
a question on the computer that he's built.
Mm-hmm.
What's this hooked up to? Where's it getting the images from? Like
Speed Force, bro.
Like there's no Wi-Fi connection out here.
Speed Force Wi-Fi. That's all I got for you. So he's doing that, and so the final is like, okay, there's one part of time that I know I can go get him from, even though this is exactly the part in time where technically, Flashpoint was.
This is where Flashpoint is created.
This is what happened the first time. He's like, can't pull him from pulling him from any random point in time is risky. I can't create another Paradox or worse, another Flashpoint.
Yeah. So
what do I do? The moment where I created, Flashpoint in the first place.
Yeah, so the final page is Eobard Thawne standing over Barry's mother in in the house, that classic scene. Like, the Flash TV show has went back to this night so many times, and it's kind of unfair to blame the comic for this, but I am so sick. It's the same with Batman's parents dying, it's the same with Krypton exploding, all these moments where they just keep going back to over and over and over again. I'm like, you know what, I never need to see this moment again. Ever.
Yep.
They rely on it so goddamn much. So I was kind of into the last two issues of Flash. This was definitely weaker than those two. You'll find no argument from me on that. I don't think it's as bad as some of the worst issues he's done though, either. But
no, I'm just tired again of it. Like I don't care about Paradox.
Yeah, I think this, if we end up with a couple of months off now, it's going to be a real test to see whether or not which books I come back for.
Yeah.
I know, Pete, you've told this story before about Convergence, how you just didn't come back for some stuff after that.
Yeah.
Almost all of it.
Yeah. I feel like there's some books like that Flash that if I take 2 months off from, I don't know if I'm ever reading it again.
Yeah. I said that, but then I came back because of 750.
I think it's different now because we do the show. I'll probably still read everything I was reading before, unless I'm deciding to drop it because of the
well, that's it. Where
current issue.
I'm not enjoying this anyway, and haven't been for quite a while now, and I'm kind of just there reading it out of habit. If I break that habit,
Flash is a frustrating comic. It has been for a while. I liked the last couple issues. I have to say though, the ending of this going back to the night, because this is the weird thing about it, is that it's almost the same cliffhanger twice in a row, because it ended with his mother last issue as well, and it wasn't the real mother, it was a fake mother in the Speed Force. But there's two things that I have seen a lot in the Flash, and especially the TV show, is get into the Speed Force and seeing his mother, and going back to the night she died. And I feel like I'm so sick of these two concepts that the ending of these last two issues have just been like, oh, can we do something else?
What's really frustrating is if you give it the benefit of the doubt after the last issue, then this one is, oh, it's exactly what you thought it was going to be. And then you get to this cliffhanger and you go, oh, I really don't want to read this next bit. I don't want to see this whole issue of this cliffhanger. And
then this is the cliffhanger that's potentially going to have to sit now for like months before we get the next issue. Actually, that'll be one of the biggest challenges is coming back, because we're going to forget so much of what was going on in some of these books. So we're going to come back and be like, oh shit, what was happening in this book before?
Oh, I won't. It's no.
Well, we'll see. But yeah, Flash was like, I guess I'd call it really mediocre. I wouldn't say it was bad. It was just mediocre.
I put it off as long as I could. Finally read it last night, so yeah.
I read this today. It was blah.
Pretty much everything.
We have no interesting things to say about it, so I guess we just wrap up the review now. Matt, what you giving it?
I'm gonna give this a 5.5.
Yeah, Connor?
I'm giving it a 4. I think it's below average.
I'll go with a straight 5. The straight 5 out of 10 from me.